Welcome to the Lovecraft Tapes podcast. I am Jeremy, your keeper of arcane lore, and this is K17, Seance 9. 9. Your investigators of the unknown are Brian as Ben.
Open your mind.
Quaid. Lupine as Rosa.
The churches in Gris Fiction. Yeah, basically.
And Matt as Diego.
I plead the fifth.
Oh.
You want to drink a fifth? What?
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day, so.
What?
Yeah, Phoenix. It was February 23rd. Yep. Hi, Atulia. Hope you're caught up on your studying and whatnot.
Are you doing your homework?
Do your homework, and then you can watch the
It's
stream.
really, are you doing your homework?
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Don't do it. Yeah, it's a complete trap.
It's a
All
trap.
right, let's dive into this. Enigmatic forces reveal themselves just as clues to the mystery of the forgotten film congeal to form an unnerving picture of supernatural activity in the Hollywood Hills. Rosa and Diego are confronted by twin thugs at the storage facility, bearing witness to the gruesome murder of little Davy. Ben catches a ride to work from a mysterious movie star, but his evening is disrupted by the news of multiple murders that hits too close to home. While the police attempt to tie our young investigators to the lurid deaths around town, a cult rears its fanged head, poised to strike. We won't work. We won't work. No, sorry.
Free work. Work did nothing wrong.
It is early morning, Friday, April 21st. Diego, sequestered in a basement holding tank with damp walls, unsuccessfully tries to alleviate his anxiety through meditation, dreading the moment his father will appear and wondering if his future at Greyheart Academy has been compromised. Ben cools his heels in a different cell block after a fitful night on a hard bunk, his brain bursting with the strange symbols which now seem to have grown brighter, teasing him with the promise of meaning at the extreme edges of his limited understanding. Somewhere else in Los Angeles, Rosa stares in obstinate fury at Harcourt and the twin bodyguards who flank her in the chapel of Lilith Devereaux's cult compound, even as her heart breaks at the sight of Cece bound to the cross on the dais. Diego, you're examining the bars of the jail cell, wondering how long your welding torch back on campus would take to cut through the soft iron, when the squeal of rusty hinges announces the door at the end of the hall is being opened. Hard footfalls steadily advance, and you instinctively recognize them. A dark shape materializes from the gloom to stand stiffly before your incarceration quarters. Your father is dressed in full uniform, and his dark eyes glisten with disappointment. Hello, son.
They told me you were coming. Didn't actually believe them, but...
So, this where you're living now?
Temporary accommodations.
I've heard that before.
They don't got nothing.
What do they have? Why are you here?
Oh, they think that I did something that I didn't, and instead of doing any actual police work, they're just trying to take the easy way out and pin it on somebody.
And that somebody is you and your friend Ben?
Yep.
So tell me what happened.
We've been running errands. I got a job working at a place called Odeon Studios for a guy named Eugene Eubanks. We're running some errands for him. And we went to check out a storage unit for him. He said he wanted some paperwork. So we get there, we get in there, and we're digging around looking for the paperwork when these guys show up. Guys in suits. Didn't get to see a whole lot of them because they kind of stabbed the owner of the place, who was just kind of waiting for us to grab what we need. So when I saw that happen, I kind of built myself a little box shield and put one over my head. Acted like a box.
I'm a
Worked
turtle.
out really well, mind you. And they came through, looked through some stuff. I'm assuming they were looking for, I don't even know what they could be looking for. And then they left. And on my way out is when the police showed up.
I see. And how do you know these other people? Owen, somebody? Love connection?
Oh, yeah. He was a friend of Mr. Eubanks we were told to go and chat with. He was looking for something about one of his old projects. And the dude was... was he the camera guy or was he the producer?
Camera guy.
Camera.
He was the camera guy on the shoot.
And he was found dead. Murdered.
But at the time, I was in the storage unit, so.
Well, and then Sid somebody?
In Toy Story?
Yeah, that guy.
Damn it, Sid.
Yeah, he was also a part of the movie shoot. Again, went up to check on him. Turns out, well, it didn't end well for him either. But I wasn't there at the time. I mean, you can check at the school; they keep track of us.
I see. Well, you do.
Literally, all they'd have to do is go and talk to the school, and they'd be able to tell them exactly where I was.
Well, do you not find it suspicious? You can see where that they're coming from, the police.
Oh no!
Suspecting you might have something to do with this.
Oh no! It makes perfect sense. I'm just saying they're stupid and they're wrong.
I see. Well,
maybe if they did their jobs for once.
I can see where you're coming from, son, and I've been talking with your mother all night, and
oh, you're still talking to each other, huh?
Well, of course. I mean, we have a common link. You, at least for now.
Jeez.
That's not. You can take me out back.
No, but this is a rather embarrassing circumstance for both of us.
I mean, is it any worse? I mean, Uncle Bob told me about that time that you and him wound up in jail. So,
well, that was Mexico. It doesn't count.
Better. I'm just saying.
Well, this is if once word gets out, and I'm sure it will, we're going to have some explaining to do. And unfortunately, I have contacted the family lawyer. He won't be able to spring you until Monday, unfortunately. So I guess that will give you the weekend to think things through. And if nothing else, question, perhaps meditate on the company you keep.
I hear you can get out of here. If you can get me a file inside of a cake, I might be able to.
Son, you know I don't bake.
Oh.
Since I
I've
lost
also
the Winnebago.
seen some dude chew through jail cell bars with salsa and some DC current, so that might have something I can do there.
You're thinking of MacGyver.
For your welder.
Just bring me my welder hidden inside of a cake.
In the
Don't
shape
get
of
me
a
Jamie
of a
Hyneman
welder.
and Adam Savage.
Well, son, I don't know what else to say. I understand that you are on the verge of graduating from Grey Heart, and I've already contacted the administration there, and thankfully are going to belay any decisions until next week. For now, you are still a student there, but when you graduate next month, it might be time for you to think about getting a place of your own.
Okay. I mean, well, I would say that I would have somebody that I might be able to split an apartment with, but he kind of went a little bit lately, so I don't know if that's still on the table or not.
Well, I'll leave that to you, son. Best of luck, and I'll be in touch next week after the lawyer is able to get you
I
out
mean,
of
it's
here.
what, the 70s? I can probably hand some dude like $50 and he'll hand me the keys to something. Is that how it works back then? I don't know.
Absolutely. Well, until then, Diego, please take care of yourself, and we'll speak soon.
It was nice to meet you.
Very
Two
nice to
times in
meet
one
you.
year. Whoa.
If you wouldn't mind signing these papers. And he turns on his heel and walks without looking back and slams the rusty, creaking door behind him. And as the clang of the door resonates through the hallway, and you're left to ponder what the future might hold for the relationship between you and your parents, the light in your cell, high above in a caged pendulum, the bare bulb flickers, and then all
Don't
of the
speak
lights.
Morse code.
And then all of the lights in the cell block, basement cell block, go out, plunging you into darkness. Ben.
It's dark.
Oh, this is just like that time in Mexico. Like,
Oh, snap.
They don't have lights in jails in Mexico.
No, they can't afford that.
That's
Come
what
on.
Uncle Bob told me.
That's all right. Ben.
Yeah.
It feels as though your It feels as though your cerebellum is pulsing at the base of your skull. The headache you had yesterday has become a dull, omnipresent throb. Whenever you close your eyes, those glowing sigils writhe as if emblazoned onto your retinas, living in your ocular cavities. And you just went to the dentist. Oh, well. The nightmare you had last night was very different from your previous dreams. Tell us about it.
Marilyn Monroe was there.
Happy
This
birthday.
sadistic
Mr.
dentist
President.
strapped me to a chair, and then I had to run barefoot down a street. Any other
Uphill
movies?
both
or-
ways in 6 feet of snow.
It was hard to fall asleep, obviously, being in jail. Scared little boy.
Jerking it.
It was hard, but I managed. No. I actually fell asleep quickly, which surprised me. I was out. It's just exhaustion or adrenaline fleeting my body. I was in the darkest place I had ever been, and all I could see were the glowing symbols swirling around me. First, they were quite a ways away, maybe 100 yards away. And like a tornado, they just kept getting tighter and tighter and tighter until I couldn't move. I was frozen. And then all of a sudden, they weren't symbols anymore. I could kind of read what this was. I could make sense. It's not really reading. I just knew what these symbols were. And then new symbols, and I couldn't decipher them. My head throbbing and pounding. It woke me up. I can't stand it. I need to get these out or understand what's happening.
Can't stand it. I know you planned it.
It's sabotage.
Listen, all y'all. All right, so you and I have a little bit of business to take care of, my friend.
Well, let me get my briefcase.
I'm going to go ahead and open up your character sheet. Un moment, por favor. Where is my friend Ben? There he is.
All
right,
right. Gonna
let's
have
go.
to find
Boom.
your friend.
Get my friend on.
My friend.
All right,
Friend.
so first thing we're going to do
You got a
is
friend in me.
scroll down to the thing here.
It's Ben.
Okay, so we are going to increase your charm to 23. We are going to increase your fast talk to 8.
It isn't very
Oh,
fast.
Wow.
Big
That's
spender.
super fast, yeah.
Whoa.
Occult is also going up to 8.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Persuade is
Wee,
going up
wee.
to 34. That's pretty good. Psychology is going up to 13.
Rule 34.
And
guys.
sleight of hand is going up to 63. Wow.
Damn.
Hypnosis is going up to 6.
Mm.
And your sanity is going down to 36. And your max is going to go down to 37.
Wait, is
So-
this all because you lost your mind? I want to lose my mind.
Yeah, right? This is
I
amazing.
think I'm losing my mind.
All right.
I mean,
so
to be
we're-
fair, he can almost hypnonize small animals at this point.
that's true.
Hey,
Exactly right.
you need to slow your roll.
Rupert!
That's my fast talk.
Hubert! Squirrel. I don't remember his name.
Hubert.
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 Rupert is his next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hubert was a video game.
Oh, Hubert. Yeah.
Video killed the radio
Hubert!
star.
Boing. All right. Let me look up. I gotta find the rules here real quick. And let's go to.
I just realized, guys, if we ever have a dream sequence, whatever we say, we can make that the new rule. So in the future,
In my
say,
dream,
"Oh,
all my
understand
stats.
everything."
In my dream, all of my stats immediately go to 99.
Right.
In
Holy shit.
my dream, my lock picking is like 7.
Whoa, slow down there.
Whoa, that's right on
That's too
par
much. We gotta do something
with
about
my fast talk.
Mhm.
that. All right. So, Matt and Lupine, please take off your headphones, and I'll give you a thumbs up when you can put them back on.
Okay.
Lupine's cheating.
Lupine's cheating. All right,
Right
Brian.
there.
I'm going to need you to roll D100, please.
Oh, they're gonna see it though.
That's fine. They don't know what it means.
81.
81.
I needed 100. I rolled an 81.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that down here. 1. And there we go. And back to that. Okay, my friend. Woo. Okay, this is going to be a rough one, kiddo. You ready?
Corn syrup.
Boy, you know what? I don't like this one. I don't think this is a. I don't think this
I
is
don't
good.
wanna
I'm going to
have
have to have you re-roll.
I don't want to have to eat people.
Yeah, it's a bit too extreme, I think. So,
And I'm locked up, right?
yeah, currently you are. Yeah. Mhm.
49.
Okay, that is. Let's see if that one's any better. Oh yeah. Okay. You are going to be suffering from something called Gutomania. Gutomania. Don't worry about it. It's an obsession with witches and witchcraft.
Oh, okay.
Easy. Okay. So for the next period, you're going to be doing that. Okay.
I will do my
All right.
best.
I'll give them thumbs up. We're good to go. Turn it up. Turn it up. Okay. We're good to go, guys. So we'll
Luke
continue
Einstein.
along here. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
As you pinch the bridge of your nose between forefinger and thumb, focusing on the pain to distract you from further visions, you're startled by 3 muffled popping noises. Gunshots? You are muted, by the way. Unless
I am?
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You just said
Okay.
something, but you didn't say anything. Gunshots, followed by a short, high-pitched scream cut short. I don't know, that's dumb. Followed by a high-pitched scream cut short and a heavy thud against the outer door at the end of the hallway. You sit up on the bunk, eyes wide, just as the bare light bulb above you goes out. 2 seconds pass. Then the emergency lights go on, casting the cell block in a crimson glow that makes you feel as though you're floating underwater in a sea of blood. Without warning, your jail door disengages by itself and rolls open, the hollow clanking sound reverberating ominously off the cinder walls.
Oh, schnitz. I'm going to step up to the door and try to do the fastest head lean out swivel I can to look down each direction of the. I'm assuming I'm in a hallway of cells.
You're
okay.
in a cell at the end of a hallway.
Okay,
So
I don't need to look at the wall I'm at then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will. Actually, let me change that.
Mhm.
I'm going to immediately, quietly get down and lay flat on my belly
Okay.
and army crawl,
Dun,
just
dun,
so my head
dun,
is
dun,
barely
dun.
poking out of the cell,
Uh-huh.
and just enough for my eyes to get a visual of down the hallway.
Yeah. So the hallway is probably about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet. And there are 3 cells. You're in the 3rd cell, the farthest one from the main door that would lead out.
And I know Diego's in here, correct? I can see him.
Nope, that's incorrect. You guys are in different
Okay.
spots.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Purposely.
Unfortunately, there are no cardboard boxes.
Damn it. So there's absolutely nowhere for me to hide, first off. And you know what? I've done nothing wrong.
That's what all the guilty people say.
Right? I'm going to.
Why is he running? Stop resisting.
Exactly.
Are we playing the Ascent?
I'm going to grab my cell door and swing it shut. Slide it shut.
It's one of those kinds that roll.
Slide. Yeah. I'm going to roll it
and it won't
shut.
budge. It's as if it's
Okay.
magnetically locked open.
Ah, got it. Well, I can move my hand real quick. I don't want to get it crushed. I mean, gosh, these cuticles are beautiful.
Right.
And then I'm going to, when I realize I can't do that, I'm going to back up. I'm going to sit down on my cot and wait patiently.
Okay. How long are you going to wait patiently?
Until an officer comes.
Okay. 15
And
minutes
such a
goes by.
boy.
Nobody comes.
Gross. What are they doing?
Oh, look at you lasting more than 15
I mean-
minutes.
It was tough for me in the jail, but being impatient, I will get up and lean out, but still keeping most of my body in the cell
Mm-hmm.
and yell for an officer.
You yell.
Hello, officer?
No response.
Detective?
Free donuts.
Okay, I'll take some.
Donuts did nothing wrong.
Free donuts.
Free
Boo.
donuts.
No response.
Damn. It's a trap. He's trying to escape.
He has a gun.
Do you actually say that? Do you sit in the cell and go, it's trap?
Yep.
I don't know, officer. He just fell on my knife 6 times.
All right, I'm going to go back and sit down. I'm going to give 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to go knock on the door. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go knock on the door and just say, I need something to drink. I'm really thirsty, and I'd like to know what's happening. So I sit on my cot for 5 more minutes.
Okay.
What I estimate is 5 minutes, obviously. It's
Yeah.
probably 12 seconds. But you know how your mind works when
Oh, yeah.
adrenaline's pumping?
Exactly.
So I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, that's 5 minutes.
It's been 5. Must be 5.
I'm going to slowly head out. Is it one entire wall of cinder block and one wall of jail cells?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go across to the cinder block and kind of just slide down the hallway with my back up against the cinder block wall.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm going to constantly be speaking. Officer, I need assistance in here as I'm going down to the
I'm not
door.
going to be singing Mission Impossible theme music.
You ruined my joke.
In the dark.
I know.
All right. So, yeah, you approach the door, and so far there's been no response to your loud proclamations.
Well, regardless of who's on the other side, I know exactly how to get a response. Shave and a haircut.
No response.
Oh, come
one
on. Nobody can
responds.
resist that. Jeez.
Something
See?
must be horribly, horribly wrong if nobody answers you.
That's right. 2 bits. I mean, come
It
on.
is one of the 7 signs of the apocalypse.
It's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Then you try Sweet Caroline.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, damn.
Damn it.
We must really be screwed.
Well, I tried everything.
I've tried everything.
Oof.
Well, I've tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas.
I know, right? I'm like, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm just going to try the handle. It's obviously going to be locked, so it's not a big deal anyway. But at least I tried. So I'm going to attempt the handle of the door.
And as soon as you touch the handle of the door, it swings open almost all of its own accord. And beyond, you see the police offices that you know were right on the other side of the door because that's where you had to be paraded through to go to your cell yesterday. But it's all completely dark. It's early morning. So you don't even see, you see like maybe a little bit of distant early morning daylight filtering in from a door at the far end of the room and a small window. But otherwise, it's pretty secure in here. They don't have like picture windows or anything. And this is the Hollywood station where you're at. But all of it looks like the offices appear to be in utter chaos. There is papers strewn everywhere. There is a light fixture that is sort of swinging and free of its moorings from the ceiling, back and forth. You hear the distant sound of a phone off its hook. And as your eyes become accustomed to the dimness, you see splashes of blood against some of the walls and on some of the furniture. You see what appear to be bullet holes riddled into one of the walls, but there are absolutely no bodies and nobody here at all. I am going to need you to make a sanity roll, please.
Yeah, I just had a vision. I'm going to make a movie about a robot that comes from the future.
I think you mean cyborg.
Oh,
A
no, I meant
robot.
robot. I meant
You
robot.
could call him an exterminator right now.
Haven't you watched
Cue
any
X-Files
E-movies?
music.
D100, you said?
Sanity, please.
Sanity. I need a 36. I rolled a 6. I am extremely not insane.
Lovely. Very good. Very good. So, yeah, you taking this.
So busy concentrating on that movie script.
Yeah, exactly. What I really
Cigar
need to
out
get
on
is
his
a
chest.
bodybuilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or either that or Lance
Preferably an
Hendrickson.
Austrian
No
one?
one will fit in.
Oh yeah.
Because Lance was originally going to be the
Mhm.
Terminator. So yeah, you take in this sight, which ordinarily would have set your teeth on edge and caused your mind to reel, but because you had heard those 3 muffled pops previously, and you knew instinctively that they were gunshots, you
Mhm.
knew something was going to be on the other side of that door, and it wasn't going to be pretty. But you're almost more curious than you are horrified as
Right.
to where is everybody.
Yeah, that's weird. I say out loud. Nobody's but me.
Nobody knows.
Weird. I'm going to crouch down. I'm assuming it's still the lighting that, like emergency lighting.
Yeah, it's that red glow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. And I'm going to still stick to the wall as I exit the door and try to go to the nearest. No, I'm crouching, but I'm sticking to the wall. Come on, show me. I'm like this. They're inside the room.
You're like the girl from The Ring.
Yeah, right.
My leg
Yeah.
comes up and over.
hmm
Um,
Or callback, like the girl from the Human Centipede.
Oh, true. True. Still never seen that. I'm going to go to the nearest desk I can and try a phone.
And it just has that constant.
The number you're trying to reach.
There's not even that.
Oh,
You try to put it back in its cradle and pick it back
No,
up.
that's
and
what
it's
you
still
say.
that. Yeah.
The number you're trying to
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
is
You're like,
aha.
Hello. Who is this?
all of a sudden the spotlight comes on. I'm like, hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, oh, it's me,
Hey,
Ben.
no respect around here. No respect.
Forget about it.
Hey, boo boo. Now we can steal
Well,
some
I don't want to
basket.
flee the authorities by breaking out of jail.
Exit. Stage left, Ethan.
I'm going to get where I'm going to scan the room, and I'm trying to
Like a
find.
Terminator?
Yes, I'm trying to find a clock, something that can give me the accurate time, whether it's a digital clock on someone's desk
Mhm.
or on the wall. I just need to know exactly what time it is.
It is. Yeah, you see a clock, and it appears to be about 6:10 a.m.
Okay. So the next shift probably starts at 7 would be my guess. SMRT. I can't just leave, obviously. I'm going to
Well, you can.
Why not?
Yeah, but I'm going to slowly and carefully and quietly explore the police station and try to find where Diego is located.
Okay.
Make sure you
That's
open
why
every
he
single
can't leave.
drawer. You never know where they're going to hide loot in these places.
That's true. And I'd be like,
Right.
crafting
You gotta check all the
materials.
cabinets.
Wrigley gum.
So you have no idea where he's being held.
Right.
There are many doors in this main office. There are stairs going up and down.
The same time?
Up and down. Oh, thank you. Beautiful Fifi for that. Belated birthday
Aw.
shots. Thank you for the tip.
Very nice.
Very nice. So yeah, just tell me where you want to go.
Okay. I figure I will start at the top and work my way down.
Awesome.
Most of the time, they're not going to have anything in the basement, I wouldn't think, except
Right.
for files and storage.
Mm-hmm.
Evidence room. I can get me some cocaine.
Cocaine, baby.
Cocaine.
They might have some really nice guns there too.
Oh, yeah. That's true. No serial numbers.
No serial numbers. The serial you got. All right,
Some
we'll
real
go
nice
ahead and
knockoffs.
we'll go ahead and leave you there searching for Diego, but heading up the stairs. How's that?
Yes, up the stairs.
Okay, awesome. We'll leave you there and we'll move on to Rosa. Rosa, your fist is clenched and your arm ready to deliver the mother of all cockswaddles to Harcourt's face. When a high-pitched whistle emits from one of the henchmen at your side, distracting you momentarily. In answer, there comes the telltale tip-tap of claws on the tile floor, approaching at a loping sprint. You turn to see a muscular Doberman, nearly the same size as you, advancing on the group.
Jeez.
Only where you'd expect to see the long snout and close-cropped ears of this breed of dog, the elongated neck ends in a fanged-tipped maw, slit vertically in an eyeless mass of flesh, the shape of a grotesque pumpkin and the color of a pus-filled boil. It obediently sits at Harcourt's feet, a pinkish tendril emerging from the mouth to lick the boy's hand. "This is Otto," Harcourt says happily. "He's a good boy."
Oh, is that where your ball went? Your single ball. I mean, his head is, it looks like an enlarged ball. So
he
I
plays
assume,
fetch, so I guess.
yeah, with your balls?
Well, no.
Because you clearly don't have any anymore.
No, there's still
Nope, they're gone.
No, I
Nope,
mean,
they're gone.
Slightly shriveled, but
Pixar didn't happen.
so Harcourt says, anyways, do you want to like check out the rest of the compound? I mean, it's kind of cool here. It's like a mansion.
I would like to. What I would like to do is not going to happen. So yes, show me the rest of this horrible nightmare of abattoir. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hey guys, do you mind? We have Otto now, so he can watch her. She won't do anything with him around. I mean, Jesus, look at him. And Griggs and Hobbs, the twin henchmen, look at you, silently nod, and then move off towards the dais.
Is there a way that I can keep a very close eye on Otto to see if he like shrinks away from anything, or if he seems like he doesn't want to go somewhere,
Sure.
or if he seems like he's limping, or
Sure, absolutely. We'll if anything like that comes up, I'll let you know.
all right, cool.
Okay, great. It's just us then. Don't worry, he doesn't bite much. I mean a little bit, but just keep your hands away from his whatever that thing is.
Your ball.
My ball.
Yeah, your ball.
So what do you want to see first? I mean, the place is big and it's got all kinds of cool stuff.
Well, I guess I'd like to see the armory.
Armory. There. Yeah. Oh, well, there's a bunch of people down there right now. They're kind of practicing on the gun range.
I'd love to see them.
Okay. Well, we'll just cut through. We can go through the kitchen and then down the stairs there, and yeah.
Okay.
That's good for you. Okay, come on, follow me.
Yeah.
Are you
great.
hungry at all? I told you, like, we have like a special diet now, and
I'm not eating a fucking piece of shit that comes out of here.
Oh well, we don't eat shit much. It's
well, I mean that's good, but I'm still not eating it.
Yeah, it kind of looks like shit, but anyways.
Yeah, have fun.
It's not
with that.
terrible. Okay, well, yeah, follow me. Come on, Otto.
Okay.
And Otto just taps happily next to you. And you guys head into the kitchen, and the kitchen is very huge. It looks like a chef's kitchen, a restaurant almost. There's enough appliances and equipment to prepare meals for looks like maybe easily 100 people at any given time. But thankfully, right now it's abandoned. It's so early morning that
Hey, Jeremy,
yeah. Mhm.
are there any chef's knives?
You don't see any right off the bat.
What about ho-hos?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask Harcourt where the ho-hos are.
Oh, could you keep it down just a little bit? Come on over here. And he sneaks over to a cabinet at the far end of the kitchen. He's like, do you want one?
Sure.
And he opens up the cabinet and goes behind some other questionable jars that have weird things floating in fluid, pushes those aside, and then reaches back and grabs a box of ho-hos and fishes one out. He looks around just to make sure no one else is watching and opens up the packaging and hands you one, and then he stuffs one in his face too.
Could I see that the package was intact before he opened it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, good, right? Oh, God.
Mhm.
All that sugar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hose for sanity.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's it exactly. I'm glad you brought that up because so the whole cult thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's true, but I'm not part of it. That part
Well, no
is a
shit,
lie.
it's true. It's
Yeah,
all fucking around us.
Clearly, those guys. And don't worry, Otto doesn't speak English, so we're good to talk.
It's
in front
that kind of cult? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. So, well, that's only half right too. So, after we watched that film,
Yeah.
something like, I don't know, something was controlling me. I started to not like ho-hos, which was really weird for me. And I knew something was
That
wrong,
is
but
super weird.
I just couldn't do anything about it. It felt weird. It felt like I wasn't control of my own body.
Okay.
And so I came here because I was drawn here. There was a woman's voice, that lady, Lilith, and she was calling me here. I don't know how else to put it, but I left the dorms and I just found myself here at our mansion.
Okay. Hey, Harcourt,
Yeah.
just remember when we all huddled on that raft in the middle of the lake
Yeah, God,
at
yeah.
Gitmo Holland?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I do.
I want you to keep that in your mind, okay?
Well, I was losing that image. I started to not remember, like Lindsay. I could remember her name for a while there.
We're the only ones we can count on.
I know.
Can I count on you?
Well, yes, you can now. I swear. There's something about the ho-hos. As soon as I had one, it just like the spell was broken. And
Have you
I
been
found
eating the food here?
Well, I was previously, yes. They make you eat it. It's not very good, but when you're under their spell, actually it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It sort of reminds me of, like, I don't know, Burger King or something.
Yeah, but it's probably not
Horrible, and
very
that's all
good.
you have. It's good.
Yeah. So, but there's something about
I mean, it
specifically.
could be worse. It might have been White Castle.
Could be
Oh.
White Castle.
Yeah.
But I was hungry and I kind of wanted something a little bit more than what they were feeding, and so I ate. I found one in my pocket, an old piece of a ho-ho, just a little chunk in my pocket, and I ate it without even thinking about it because that's what I used to do. Is just shovel them in, and then it was like my eyes were opened, and
Good.
yeah, and so I've been eating one regularly just to kind of keep the edge on because I can feel it like still there. She's there in the back of my brain.
Have you stopped eating the stuff that they give you?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's this stuff here in the jar. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah,
but
that looks really nasty.
yeah, I think that's a hoof. Is that a hoof?
I
can't
don't
quite
want
make it
to
out.
look too much.
Yeah, they kind of put it in a grinder, and then they give us
But
these
it's all
funnels,
natural, free
and they
range,
just sort of
organic,
shove it
non-GMO.
into the funnel, and we sort of drink it. It's like a smoothie, but like a meat smoothie.
Yeah, that's gross.
Meat smoothie.
Basmatic.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I,
Do you
yeah.
have? Can I have one of those to just like put in pocket?
Yeah, I
or something?
actually try to keep one on you at all times, just in
Yeah.
case. If you feel odd or whatever, just pop one of those in, and should help you out a little bit. So,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
Okay,
but
Miss Justin,
you.
we need a T-shirt that says "Lilith Meat Smoothies,"
God,
like
yes,
that,
we
like
do.
60s, like diner kind of style.
meat smoothies.
Mhm.
Well, look, I'm really sorry about Cece. She saw me when I was under the spell, and she followed me here, and that's when they got her. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we have to figure out how to. We have to figure out how to get her out, and we have to figure out how to get ourselves out.
I know that's
Right.
I've been trying to rack my brains, like trying to find any clues around here that would help us out and help us fight. I mean, obviously we can't fight against those thugs because they're just too strong. And then of course there's Otto here. All I do is whistle, and then that's
Yeah.
the end of it.
So does Otto? I mean, so Otto isn't obedient to you. He's
no,
just obedient.
no,
Okay.
yeah, he's like sort of programmed, I guess. Like the computers they have these days, the personal computers I heard about. You
Yeah.
do some computer stuff, don't you?
Yeah. Like yeah, I do. I have some computer use. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? I think there is actually a computer in her office upstairs.
Ooh,
I
A
mean,
Windows
I could-
11 on it.
I could probably like totally
It's got
like
Windows 2000.
like hack into that. Yeah.
oh yeah, well, that's actually a really good idea. I mean, maybe there's more clues there of like, I don't know, weakness or something.
Maybe.
And so far,
Do you-
the only thing I've been able to find is the ho-hos break the spell, but I don't know why.
Do you know if there's a way to get are there any others like Otto?
Not that I've seen so far, but down in the basement, there's like a couple rooms there they keep off limits. I haven't been able to go everywhere so far, but I'm trying to find more ways to get past certain guard points, and she keeps it pretty tightly. She's like, you'll turn around and she's like right there all of a sudden.
She's boss.
Yeah, she's pretty
And I'm gonna
creepy.
literally turn it right looking at me. There's no one there, right? No.
No, there's nobody there
Okay.
that you can see.
I'm not kidding.
But
Yeah.
anyways, I think maybe we should go elsewhere because I think they're going to start with breakfast soon, and we don't want to be caught here munching on ho-hos.
I'm gonna put my hand on his arm. So Harcourt,
Yeah,
you know that I'm gonna have to keep acting like a bitch to you, right?
oh, yeah, I get it. Just if you do punch me in the face, just maybe go a little light.
I think I'll probably be able to stay away from the physical violence because I think
Okay.
Otto, and I'm gonna look at Otto. I think Otto isn't gonna be very happy with the physical violence.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy, but he's kind of nice too. I mean, it's good to have a pet, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, but I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I'm gonna have to act like a bitch, but I trust you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, if it's any consolation, you're a real good bitch.
Okay, thanks.
You're a boss ass bitch. Bitch.
Mhm.
Bitch.
Well,
My favorite word is bitch.
where do you want to go next?
Okay.
You want to go check out the armory and see what they're doing down there?
Are there any like entrances and exits? Like, how would you physically get out of here? Like,
Well,
can
yeah,
you walk out?
there is the front door, obviously, and then there is like a back door,
Okay.
and there's all the windows and stuff. I mean, it's just a normal mansion otherwise, but they're sort of right in the middle of this large grounds that has a very high wall fence. So we would have to get across the lawn. It's like basically a football field in each direction. And they usually let Otto wander around. So
Yeah.
it's a little, yeah.
And he's pretty fast.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
So the armory is like, in basement area, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
said?
just downstairs from here. Yep, the stairs are right over
Okay,
there.
so
Mhm.
let's go down there because you said there were some things to look at downstairs.
Yeah,
Some
there's some
places you're trying to get.
really interesting things, and I think actually her office is down there too. So
Okay.
all
Let's
right,
go that
well,
way.
yeah, let's follow me, and as soon as you get halfway to the staircase doorway, that's when um, the personnel come into the kitchen to begin preparation, and you
Mhm.
just catch them out of the corner of your eye gathering up jars of those creepy bits floating in fluid and setting up some sort of grinder system with an
Meat
old
smoothie time.
an old style crank grinder attachment.
Mm.
Oh, look what the creepy ball dog dragged in.
And Harcourt leads you through the door, and then you see a steep flight of steps that descend to the basement.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll leave you there for a sec, and we'll go back to why not? How about Diego?
How you doing?
So Diego, you're sitting there. The lights have just gone out, and immediately the red emergency lights flood the basement level, and you see at least 9 other cells all around you empty, and the door at the end of the hallway that leads upstairs, where your dad departed earlier. Didn't die, but he departed.
Dearly dad
He-
departed.
he's
Dearly departed.
Dearly departed.
Rip Dad.
And you sit there waiting for someone to come and tell you what has happened for 2 hours.
Mm.
And nobody comes. You don't hear any noises. The lights do not come back on. You're becoming more and more concerned that whatever is happening, you are in California, so you're thinking of earthquake. Would you have felt that down here in the basement? Is there some other sort of catastrophic thing? Did the Ruskies finally drop the bomb? No.
Did California finally break off and float away into the Pacific Ocean?
Mm.
Flush it down. Flush it down.
Are we going to go join Hawaii? Because I'd be totally okay with that.
And then, as you're contemplating all of these possible scenarios, the door at the end of the hallway creaks open again, and you hear a voice. Hello? Hello? And it's Lindsay.
Oh.
Diego, are you down here?
Holy shit, what the fuck are you doing here?
Oh my God. And she runs to your cell and grabs hold of the bars. Oh, where's Ben?
They put him somewhere else. They separated us. I don't know where he is.
Oh, okay. Well, look, there's something happened up there. I came to visit Ben, and
Earthquake?
no, I don't
Did the
know.
Ruskies finally drop the bomb?
I don't think so.
Did California break off into the ocean? Is it like that one ending of the Superman? Was that Superman? Which Superman movie was that where he broke off California to make?
It was Superman 2? I don't know.
Was that a thing yet?
I don't
Was
think
Superman 2
no.
around?
Superman 1 is 75, I believe.
Yeah.
I've got a great idea for a movie.
You too. Well, Diego, are you okay? I saw there was like a lot of blood upstairs. I don't.
Oh, really? I've just been kind of hanging out down here. I was
Well,
chatting it up.
that's
There's
good.
a hobo a couple of cells down that way who's still a little bit drunk. We've been chatting on and off when he's conscious.
Diego, there's nobody there.
Oh man, did they get Hobo Joe? Damn, he was a good man.
Good old Hobo Joe. Well, look,
Rest in peace, Hobo Joe.
how do we get you out of here?
Well, I was kind of hoping that my door would open when all the other doors opened, but not so lucky. There has to be some sort of like control panel around here somewhere that operates these things. And it's a remotely operated thing, you know.
Okay. Let me check. You stay there. Oh, what am I saying? You stay there, and I'll go take a look and see if I can find the failsafe. Just a sec.
Maybe if you can get my welder to me hidden inside of a cake.
Ooh, that's a good idea, but I don't bake.
Oh, damn.
All right, I'll be right back. And she rushes halfway back to the door, and then sort of you see her catch herself slightly as she realizes that she's going to see on the other side of that door up the stairs. And she glances back at you once, and then firmly but steadily walks through the door, and you hear her go up the steps.
I'm going to start doing some stretches, some warm-ups in my cell, just so I'm ready to go.
And
stationary for 2 hours. You got to make sure you're not going to get any cramps, you know?
Yeah, and you
got to move those legs. Don't want any deep vein thrombosis.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no, that's terrible.
I mean, if you're stationary for too long, then you'll end up writing a whole bunch of letters.
Yeah.
And after a couple minutes, you hear a click and your door rolls open. And Lindsay rushes back down the stairs. Clap, 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 clap. Did that work? Did that work?
Hey, and I'm going to jump out of my cell.
Oh, God. And she can't help herself. She rushes forward and hugs you. Oh, God, it's so good to see you. Are you sure, Ben? You haven't seen Ben? When was the last time you saw him?
I have no clue where they put him.
And like what is this? No.
What are those?
Ben walks in while you're
deep in
an embrace.
Nice. We should probably go. I looked around at the other cell blocks and I can't find him anywhere. You're the
Maybe
only
he
person
got out. I mean, if these doors opened, who's to say the other cell block doors didn't also kind of pop open on their own?
Maybe he left already. You're the only person I've seen.
Wait, real? There's a whole police station out there.
Come here, come on, look. And she heads back up the stairs.
I'm gonna follow her up.
And you see just chaos. There is blood splashes everywhere. There is clearly some sort of altercation took place, and there is nobody, no bodies, no anything, no evidence of people actually being hurt other than the stains and the gunshot holes in the walls. And you hear a siren approaching from out on the street. Diego, do you think maybe we should go?
Well, I mean, you might want to go. If I disappear, then it's just going to make me look guiltier than they already think I am, even though I'm not.
Well, I mean, I saw you were in the cell. I can at least vouch for you, but we have to go find Ben.
Fair point. He has issues when it comes to handling himself in these kinds of situations, you know?
Well, I did fine last night.
Oh, yeah.
Where would he go?
I'm guessing he's either searching this place for a way out, or he might be looking for me.
I think he's already gone. All the other cells were empty.
Yeah. Let's see. How do we get out of here?
The front door. Quick, let's go. That's where I came in.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
She came in through that
Is that where
cardboard
the siren
box.
is coming from? Is from the front door? Maybe we shouldn't go out the front door.
Well, let's take a peek. And she she heads towards the front door.
Yeah.
So the two of you creep to the front door, and it looks like normal traffic out there, people coming and going, you could probably lose yourself in the crowd pretty easy.
All right, let's get going.
Tempting you.
All right, and Lindsay opens the door, and you blend into the crowds outside.
Guilty. 25 years of a murder. This was all on test.
And you get about a block away.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Have a seat.
You get about a block away, and behind you hear the squealing of tires as patrol cars come to a stop outside the station behind you. And Lindsay grabs your hand and immediately turns the corner, leading you down one of the cross streets. Oh, God, that was close.
Well, I guess there's no turning back now. Oh, I can't.
Should we go back to the dorm, or
I'm
where would
trying
he
to
be?
even think about where Ben would have gone.
Where's Rosa? I haven't seen her.
I have no idea.
Or Harkard either.
You know where we might be
Come to
able to
think of it.
hide out for a while?
Where?
Hold on. I'm going to check. Do I see any street signs around telling me where I'm at?
Yeah, actually, I think if you check the map, then you'll see.
Police
I
station.
have the police station there. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
West Hollywood.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are in West Hollywood essentially.
Ooh. Okie dokie.
So yeah, you're just down one of these little side streets essentially
Now you've done it.
around the corner, but you are in Hollywood proper. I mean, you know that because you see all around you people putting up posters and like what, the new movie that's coming to town. And actually, as you watch, you see you're passing a bus stop. You and Lindsay are walking, and you pass a bus stop where someone is putting up brand new posters in the bus stop station, bus stop shelter, and it's for a movie called
The Fugitive?
The Fugitive. I did not kill my wife. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. The 9th session coming soon. And it's just a large profile of a woman smiling and looking at the camera. She looks really familiar to you.
Why does that face look weirdly familiar?
What, Diego? Who do you know this
Nothing.
movie?
No, but the woman in the poster, I've seen her somewhere before, but I can't place it.
Well, come on, we gotta go.
How much change do you have on you?
I don't know, like a couple bucks.
I'm gonna dig through my pockets and see how much loose change I have.
You got nothing because you were in the clink.
Oh right, shit. How far do you think we can get with that?
On the bus?
Either on the bus or in a cab.
Oh, cab probably not, but let's check the schedule here. Give me a luck roll.
Hopefully there's a schedule. Good luck.
Unfortunately, they covered up the bus schedule with the poster. I needed a 56. I rolled a 26. That's a hard success.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like the bus is going to be here in about 4 minutes.
Is it the bus that's heading to Toluca Lake?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Tell you what, let's sit here for 4 minutes and hop that next bus. I got somewhere we can hide for a while.
All right. Okay. Yeah, and she sits next to you at the bus stop and glances nervously down the road at the corner that you had turned. Every time an approaching siren comes your way, she sort of looks poised, ready to flee at a moment's notice. And as the guy finishes putting up the poster, he actually puts up 3 of them on the bus shelter, all the same thing. And within just like a minute or two, you see someone up on one of the skyscrapers putting up a a billboard at the very top, like replacing the old The Exorcist poster with another one called The Ninth Session coming soon. And it's that same poster that's behind you. And you know that you've seen this face before, but you just can't quite place it.
So is the guy that put the posters up, is he gone?
Yes, he has moved on. Yep.
So as soon as he's out of sight, I'm going to grab and try and rip one of the posters off the shelter and roll it up and take it with me.
Okay. And we'll say that it's pretty fresh, so you can actually tear off. But it's a Subway poster, so those things are massive.
Yeah, no.
All right. All right. So you have this two rolled up poster that's still a little bit wet from the application. And it is about 4 feet long. So it's
You're
like
going to try to unroll it and it's going to be stuck to itself.
it's going to be stuck to itself. Yeah, exactly. So you try to dry it off.
I don't think that
as best
far
you
ahead,
can,
okay?
But yeah. So you have this sort of wet, soggy poster that is rolled up loosely and is sort of drooping in your arms. And then the bus pulls up, and Lizzie's like, "Come on, what are you doing?"
Yeah. All right, let's go.
And you turn around, and on the side of the bus is an advertisement for the 9th session coming soon. And now it clicks in your mind that the woman's face is the woman from the film Session 9. Not Session 9. What was it called?
Seance 9.
Seance 9. What's the name of this?
The freaking case. That we're
The
playing.
name of the
that
case
you
is
made.
the name.
It is
Rosebud.
They said the thing. They said the thing.
Listen,
Roll the credits.
Take a shot. It is the woman, the young woman from Seance 9, but she looks slightly different. Her hair color is darker,
What?
and there's something
Ain't no
in
way you can change the color of your hair.
her eyes are slightly different too. It's almost as if her iris is completely swallowed by the pupil. So there's only a thin ring of dark color.
Must be some good shit she's on. Damn.
Someone's real high.
And
It's Diego with that big poster.
yeah, exactly.
I'm sniffing the glue.
He's sniffing the glue fumes.
And then you hear a voice say, "Hey kid, you getting on or what?"
Yeah. Come on, Lindsay.
And the two of you get on the bus to go to Toluca Lake.
And the
All right.
wheels go round and
The
round.
wheels go round and round. Ben,
Mm-hmm.
you reach the top floor of the police department, and it's the same scene up there. Doors have been ripped off their hinges. There are windows between offices shattered. There are telltale bloodied handprints on
Dang.
the floor, and nobody anywhere. Many of the doors that are solid and don't have windows in them, you
Mm-hmm.
suspect might lead to other cell blocks,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all secured
Okay.
and won't budge.
What happened here? An earthquake?
Maybe the Ruskies finally dropped the bomb.
Did California fall off into the ocean?
Ocean?
Into
The Ho-Ocean?
The whole ocean.
Ocean.
And just then I hear something way down the stairs. I'm like, Diego, is that you?
No.
Couldn't be. I'll keep looking up here.
Yep, all you hear is
It's got a good beat, but you can't dance to it.
Damn
Mhm.
Muppets.
You can dance if you wanna.
I don't want to.
You can leave Diego behind.
Please don't.
But if you don't dance, you ain't no friend of mine.
So I'm at the top. How many stories is this building? 4?
just-
We'll
we'll
say
s-
4.
We'll say 4, sure. Yeah, 4 is good.
All right. I'm like, okay, he's not up here. Next floor.
Same.
Go down to the 3rd floor.
Same.
I'm going to check every drawer for ho-hos.
So
Hell
many
yeah.
haws. So many haws.
So down to the main floor then. No,
Mhm.
or 2nd floor. Main
Mhm.
floor?
Okay.
Same.
Yeah. Every floor
Everything's
is the
the same.
same.
I'm like, well, the only option I have left is down the stairs to the basement. I don't think that they would keep them down there, but that's all I can think of. Hi-ho! So I go down the stairs to the basement.
All right. So
Hi ho ho.
Mm,
you go down to the first landing. It's one
Mhm.
of those switchbacks. So you
Yep.
go down the first half flight and then turn around to go down the remainder of the staircase.
mhm.
And it appears that there is no basement. There are 4 steps which lead down, and then it is a gray ooze floating that appears to have either flooded the basement
Hmm.
or somehow that appears to have flooded the basement.
Okay.
This
I go-
gray
Struck oil.
ooze.
We're
There you go.
rich.
I go, Chud!
Black gold. Texas tea.
Gray gold. Come on.
Oh, Grey goose.
Gray goose?
Oh,
Mm.
I have an idea for a
Mm.
vodka.
Grey poupon?
Ragoose.
Gray goose.
Like, well,
Do you
if
have
he's
any Grey
down there,
poupon?
it's too late.
And as you watch, the level begins to rise.
Like, no,
Oh
no,
god,
no,
it's one of
no.
those auto scroller levels.
Yep. So I'm going to head back upstairs and out the front doors and onto the sidewalk and find the closest park bench that I can find.
So you approach the front doors
Mm-hmm.
and look out onto the Hollywood cityscape. There are no cars. There are no people.
Let me check something real quick.
Okay. I didn't lose y'all.
Oh, we're still here.
Oh,
You'll
yeah,
never
no, the way
lose
you dead
us.
stopped. I was like,
I was
something
like,
happened?
everybody stopped talking real fast. And I was like, what?
You'll never lose us, Lupin. We'll be there forever. I'm going to pull out my Swiss Army knife. And I'm
You are also have been incarcerated, so you no longer have anything.
Oh, Shiza.
They don't let you take that in the clink.
Yeah.
Everything's
I
in
pull out my
black and
Uzi.
white.
Well, okay.
All of a sudden,
I
you
will.
get the Twilight Zone.
I will improvise. I'm going to open the top drawer of the desk that I'm closest to, and the center drawer, the real thin one, that's under those old metal desks where they have drawers on each side and a thin pull-out drawer in the center, and dig for a letter opener.
Okay, give me a luck roll.
Can I just get a letter opener? I died.
The drawer is locked.
Okay. Well, I'll use the letter to open the drawer. To find the letter opener. Ding.
I'll use the bobby pin that I found on the door, on the desk, to open the drawer.
I'm
Get
going
letter
to quickly scan. Sorry, I need a 66. I rolled a 75, so I failed that roll. I'm going to start to panic a little bit. I'm not sure why. But I'm going to scan the top of the desk and look for like a paper clip or a push pin or something that I can grab real quick.
Okay, yeah, there's some paper clips there, sure.
Okay. I'm going to take the paper clip and I'm going to open it up, bend one of the arms up, and on the back of my hand, I'm going to draw a circle, carve it into my hand, and I'm
Circle,
going
circle,
to
dot, dot.
make a pentagram for safety on my hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop the paper clip, close my eyes, and take a step towards the main entrance.
All right, you do.
That's it?
You said your eyes were closed.
What'd you say? I can't see.
What's
Always
that?
put salt in your eye.
I open one eye and look around like, okay, nothing happened. Maybe this works. Open the other eye and take a couple more steps out
Out of the station?
of the police station.
All right, so you open up the door,
Mhm.
and there is a warm wind blowing
Excuse me.
from the south. And for a moment, it feels comforting because you've been in this cold cell in this cinder block building for quite some time. But then you notice that nothing is being blown by the wind. There are flags hanging limply on flagpoles.
Nothing's being blown. That's a
Nothing's
crime.
being blown. That is so
But
sad.
is anything being sucked?
Let me try this switch. And the leaves on trees along the street
Mhm.
are still.
Hmm.
Your hair
Still
is
what?
not being ruffled at all,
Oh, no.
but you feel this warm wind.
Sorry.
And then
It's the warm wind.
And then you hear a rev of a car engine approaching very quickly, very loudly.
Ring.
Vroom,
Crazy
vroom.
frog, run!
Ooga.
And around the corner comes a familiar sight.
Oh, snap.
It
Oh,
is.
hey, there you are, nerd.
It is a yellow Mustang convertible being driven by the woman who gave you a lift yesterday. And she brakes loudly at the curb, leans out and says, well, if it isn't my excitable boy. Need a lift?
Oh, sorry. It almost always happens.
Ding.
Ding dong.
Boy, oy, 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 oy.
So, what's going on? Where is everybody?
Oh,
Why am I getting blown but nothing else?
we'll hop in. We'll talk about it.
I hop in.
And you're going to have fun.
Like a frog, though.
And no sooner than your door shuts and she accelerates to top speed along the city streets.
I didn't even put my seatbelt on.
My seatbelt.
It'd be a lap belt anyway. Wasn't that going to help you?
And she laughs joyously as the two of you speed away.
Put on dark glasses and have one arm hanging down outside of the
That's right.
car door. Like, yeah.
Yeah, roll. This is how we roll.
Rolling.
All right, Rosa.
What?
So Harcourt leads you with Otto creepily tip-tapping behind you downstairs to an extensive basement compound. So it is here. Oh, gross.
Excuse me.
Oh, I guess you're allergic to basements or dogs. that
Sorry,
are
we
creepy.
can't do the podcast
I'm allergic
anymore.
to ball dogs. I'm sorry.
ball dogs.
Ball dogs.
Ball
dogs go to heaven.
Ball dogs.
Ball dogs go.
This one probably goes to hell. Would be my imagine. Anyways,
This one is in hell.
he
though,
is now
I
right.
feel like.
All dogs go to hell.
So
You're a good ball dog.
who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
So the basement has been turned into an extensive compound of rooms. There are many areas where people are actually physically training with weapons. You see like many people doing karate and using throwing
Karate.
stars on dummies. There is a
I can
gun
do that.
range. You can hear it beyond a door that has clearly been assembled to help muffle the sound, even though you can hear the shots being fired on the range. And there is all of the cultists' bedding and quarters are down here. Clearly, Lilith likes to keep the riffraff down below, and she has the upper quarters. But as Harcourt explained, he does take you to these very stout and highly decorated wooden doors, and nods in that direction as it whispers, "That's her office in there. She keeps it locked though."
If only we knew somebody who had less than 7 lockpicking skills.
Yeah. Okay, so I see a range of weapons, like a bunch of melee weapons and like guns. Do I see like places where weapons are hung up, like put away?
Yes, there are weapon racks along most of the walls in those areas. It looks as
Okay.
though the only prohibition to actually taking anything is the number of people there. So there
Yeah.
are probably, you count at least 24 of these folks who are all dressed up in these identical blue jumpers,
Okay.
and they have all had their hair shorn, and they all have this same strange glazed look on their face. The other thing is their lips are slightly gray. You're not sure why that is.
Oh, I don't like the implication of that. Do I see, so you said the quarters of the cultists are down here. Are
Yep.
they like separate rooms, or like they
It's
cots?
yeah, they're large communal rooms with cots and
Okay.
bunk beds essentially.
Okay, but there is like a wall between where they sleep and like the training area. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm. And the shooting range is completely closed off, you said.
It is, yeah. That appears to be a little bit more secure than the rest of the areas.
Okay. And I'm assuming her office is off sort of like on a different end of the room. So everybody's like practicing over here, and
Right.
her office is like over here.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
sort of sequestered slightly.
Okay. I don't think oh, fuck it. I'll try it. So, can I get I'm gonna turn to Harcourt.
Yeah.
Harcourt, can you try to like stand in front of me?
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
try to pick this door.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please don't punch me again. I'll just stand right over here. And he moves over and sort of blocks view of anybody who might walk past,
Okay.
so that you would get a little bit of a window. And he's close enough to where he could just elbow you if someone were coming,
Okay.
but not too
And
hard. Just right in the
is
face.
Otto looking at us? Just curiously.
No, Otto is actually looking mostly at the activity around the corner.
Okay.
He appears to be very interested and curious about the throwing stars, as if he kind of moves to fetch occasionally. Like his instinctual reaction is to get it.
Okay. That's actually adorable. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try to pick the door.
All right.
this is not going to go well.
You never know.
Spend the luck.
Oh shit!
You have a 2.
I just got a 100.
Well, Lupine, I hope you're ready to introduce your new character next week.
Yeah, so that is a fumble.
All right. So what do we like as far as a fumble, guys? I'm trying to think what would be
I like a lot.
Would be a very
They're
fun
going to
thing
pick
to
the
do.
lock and the door just swings open slowly and Lilith is standing there.
That actually sounds really good.
Well, unfortunately, that can't happen. But
Okay.
I'm thinking of
She's trying to pick the lock and the door swings open really slowly and there's a guard just standing there.
yeah. I like. Okay, let me think about this now. I think
Random throwing star ricochets and sticks her in the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Actually, that'd be great. No,
She's gonna
I
take
don't
an
want.
arrow
I
to
don't
the
want to.
knee.
I don't want to kill her.
You could have a random throwing star come at me and Otto just like jumps at me.
Otto jumps to catch the throwing star.
Yeah.
Thank you. Doesn't
And it, like,
affect
knocks
Rosa,
me
but that
over.
was
Doesn't affect
cute.
Rosa. Yeah. I'll say let's do this then. We'll do. I think what I want to do is so Rosa is intent on working. And what are you using to attempt to pick that lock? What instrument or implement do you have?
I'm tempted to say a shuriken that was just lying around, but I feel like there'd nothing be over there. So like I don't know, like a
Fireman's
hairpin.
axe?
I
Hairpin?
assume I had a hairpin and
Okay, yeah, you have
Yeah.
a hairpin. You did use a nail once upon a time too at Odeon,
Uh-huh.
didn't you?
right.
I think you tried to use a nail. Was that right?
Yeah, so I assume I picked up some piece of metal off the
Okay.
floor or something.
Yeah, we'll just say you fish around your pocket and you find that same nail that you picked up at Odeon.
Oh, right.
And so you try to work that in there, and unfortunately, it slips out of your hand, and you
Mhm.
hear something start to tumble, like tumblers disengaging. And for a moment, you're hopeful, but then the nail just slips into the hole and wedges the lock.
Ooh, more
shut.
than the tip. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh.
It wasn't just the tip. Sorry about that.
You got some splaining to do.
So you have now essentially permanently locked the door, so it's going to have to be broken down. The key will no longer work because you've jammed up the hole, and
Okay.
the innards of the lock are also kaput.
I'm actually kind of okay with them having to break it down too. So
right, and
yeah.
and we'll also say that as the nail slipped from your grasp, you tried desperately to grab it out of there with your finger, and you cut your fingertip, and some blood dripped into the hole and smeared on the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
might be okay. Yeah.
How's it coming, Rosa? Oh my God, what'd you do?
I locked the door. I locked it really good.
Well, we're trying to do the opposite of that, though.
Locked it really
yeah,
good.
but now at least they can't get in either.
Oh shit. We people know we've been down here, so we might want to try to get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
let's go. Do you have any other place you can show me?
Yeah, maybe upstairs for now, but yeah.
Maybe in the cells.
Maybe you want to go talk to Cece.
Where do you bunk? Do you bunk with these cultists?
Yeah, I
or-
have to bunk with them. We're all down here, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't think our cover's blown exactly yet, but maybe we should go. Just show me something on the first floor.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Walk fast.
Yeah,
Nothing.
We're speed walking.
Speed walking.
Act
both feet on the ground.
casual. Just act casual, guys. It's
And-
okay.
Yeah.
And Otto is following closely, just wagging his tail and sort of looking around. If he had eyes, he'd be looking around. So,
Yeah.
and Harcourt takes you back upstairs.
Yep.
To the main floor. So we'll say I think that's a good place for you to stop. Well, let me think here. So he once you get back to the main floor, he's like, did you want to talk to Cece real quick to say hi?
If I could, yeah.
Well,
That'd be great.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they won't bug you too much, but the guys are around somewhere. I'll
Yeah.
just I'll wait here for you. You can go in. Otto will accompany
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna. So are they? I'm gonna walk up to Cece. Does anyone stop me?
So you walk out of the kitchen and back into towards the cathedral, which is
Mhm.
through a couple other hallways and antechambers, and you see Griggs and Hobbs sort of standing guard next to one of the main doors in the cathedral, and they just look at you silently. And Cece's up
I'm gonna
there on the
wave.
cross.
Hey guys.
Yeah, yeah. And Otto, of course, is keeping right
Mhm.
next to your heels.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to her
Okay.
and I'm gonna put my hand on her foot, and I'm
Before
gonna
you can
say,
do that, you start
yeah.
to walk up to her and you begin to extend your hand to touch her foot when suddenly one of the thugs is standing right next to you somehow and clamps his hand on your shoulder and
Hey,
point-
what?
points down at the ground.
I look at the ground.
There is a red line painted on the floor about 10 feet from the dais with some words etched on there that says, "Please refrain from touching the sacrificial offering to our elder gods, lest they be angered. Thank you, the management."
So you're not even gonna let me touch her.
The thug nods and then moves away.
Fine, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna stand behind the line, and I'm gonna try to catch her eye.
And she's been
Cece.
watching you the entire time.
Cat,
Hmm?
it's gonna be okay.
Hmm?
We're gonna get out of this.
Hmm?
Do you trust me?
Hmm?
Okay, we're gonna get out of this.
Hmm?
I'm gonna get you out of this. I'm gonna get. Is she gagged right now?
Hmm?
Okay.
No, why?
Kinky.
I'm sorry I said those things. I was trying to get to let you go. I don't know what else to. And I'm just gonna I don't know. I feel like my face is gonna get real stony. Rose's face is gonna get real stony. She's gonna be like, "I'm getting us out of here."
And Cece just nods, looking at you with clear love.
All right. I'll see you later.
Love you. Click.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
That's cool. We'll leave you there then. I wanted to give you that little scene.
Nice.
And so we'll go to Diego. Diego.
boy.
So Diego, you get off the bus just down the way from Odeon Studios. I think that was your intent, right?
Yes, it was.
I didn't think you were going to the Purple Parrot.
So there's a really great place. The pizza isn't amazing, but
That's right.
I can get some rosé.
Yeah, it's here. It's free.
No,
And-
you can only get red and white. You gotta
That's
make
right.
the rosé.
You got to make it yourself, baby. That's right. So yeah, you're dropped off just a block away from Odeon Studios, and Lindsay follows, and she's like, "What are we doing here? You think he's here?"
Well, I mean, Yu has an extreme aversion to the authorities, so if anybody is going to be willing to hide us, it'd probably be him.
Oh, yeah. Good thinking. Good thinking. Gosh. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to quickly head up and into the studio.
All right. Yep. So you go up to the front door, and there is a note on it that has been taped from the inside that says, if I can find it here.
It's a weird note. If I can find it here,
If I can find it here. What do you think that means?
Yeah, right. It says closed till Monday.
Ah, fuck. I'm going to try the door anyway just to see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
Ah, fuck.
And as a matter of fact, go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
There is no
There it
door.
is. I needed a 59. I rolled an 80. That's a failure.
That's a window.
So you're really pissed off because you thought for sure Ben would be here or you might give you some help, but clearly he's taking care of some other business this weekend.
Zip.
Oh, man.
Ah. Well, I'm all out of ideas.
Oh. Well,
Unless you know of somebody who has less than 7 points in lockpick.
rats. Well, I guess we could go back to the dorms. But I think
Just for the listener, I have 2 points in locksmith, so that's why we keep referencing that. Okay. Continue.
And now back to your regularly
And
scheduled programming.
Mhm.
And Lindsay's thinking, I guess we could go back to the academy, but
Don't you think that'd be like one of the first places they'd look?
yeah, I know you're right. Let me think. And as you watch, a gentleman across the street walks up to a blank wall and begins putting up a poster for the 9th session. And actually, he keeps doing it. He puts up multiple posters all along the side of a office building.
Hmm.
With that lady's face still looking at you,
But just you.
mocking you.
You stupid head.
You can't get in.
The 9th session coming soon.
Promises.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, man. I don't want to go. The problem is we go anywhere we think we're okay to go, they're probably going to check there first. We need to be unpredictable.
Yeah.
Can't let them know our next move. Keep them on their toes. Put them in high heels. Unless, I mean, you might know Ben better than I do. Any ideas what he might be?
Well, he's been very offish lately. I don't know. I don't think he'd be dumb enough to go back to the dorms. Do you think he's with Rosa?
I mean, I haven't seen Rosa in a while either.
When's the last time you
She
saw her?
got oh god. She was grabbed by those goons back at the storage place.
What?
Oh yeah, by the way.
What
I
goons?
didn't tell you about the store. Oh right. Yeah, sorry. Slipped my mind. It's been a day and a
Oh,
half.
she's dead.
Oh yeah. So we figured out that there was a storage unit that has a bunch of stuff in it, and we figured they might have some more information on the Seance 9 film we've been looking into. We get there, we find our paperwork, but 2 goons come in and stab the dude who ran the place.
What?
Yeah, that's
Little
why I was in
Davy?
they thought, yeah, they thought I did it, which is why I was in the,
Yep.
but I didn't do it. I'm innocent.
Well,
Mhm.
clearly,
I
I
was
mean, you're in
framed.
jail. So innocent.
I managed to hide inside of a bunch of boxes. Rosa, not so lucky. So she kind of got nabbed and dragged out, and
Oh.
yeah.
Great. Do you know anything about what they look like? Anything we could use to try to track them down?
Like I said, as soon as I saw that they had stabbed little Davy, I went into panic mode and just kind of hid, and did not come out until I was totally sure it was safe.
Oops.
And
Safe to
then
go
he
to
got nabbed.
So safe.
And then I got high.
And then I get high. Okay, well, look, the only thing I could think of is, I do some intern work at the LA Times, at the newspaper. I guess I could go there.
I thought it was the radio station, the LA Times.
the LA Times. Yeah, I work at
Clock
the
Factory.
newspaper, and maybe
Sure, it's not La Times.
I might be able to get somebody there to help me try to get more information. Maybe they've got
You,
word
know
on
anybody
Ben
who does
or
crime
Rosa.
reporting?
Yeah, of course. I've been helping them. But look,
Maybe they know something about these murders that we don't.
I know I'm going to go check that out. But unfortunately, you can't come because it's going to look too suspicious, and we just can't have you out in the public right now. But they don't
but I
even
don't
know
have
that I
anywhere
went
to
to the police station. What
Be
about this?
homeless.
I'll go to the office. I'm due there anyways in about an hour, and I'll see what I can find out, and we can meet for lunch. Compare notes.
Yeah. Where do you want to meet for lunch?
Well, let's see. How about? Let's see. So it's Ricky's. Okay, so Purple Parrot is the place where Cece works,
Mhm.
and it is Ricky's where the drinks are. So yeah, why don't we meet at Ricky's for lunch?
Mhm.
Yeah, that might work. Probably somewhere around there I can hide out for a while.
Okay. Well, look out for Ben and Rosa and see if you can find any more information.
Yeah.
I'll be doing the same. Oh, who was it? Who is Rosa's roommate?
Rosa, who's your roommate?
Oh shit!
I don't remember.
Cassidy.
Cassidy?
That's it. Cassidy.
Have you
His
talked to her?
bitch.
Maybe we should talk to her.
Again, good luck catching her outside of the school, and I ain't going back there.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Do you got her phone number? Do you got Rosa's phone number? Maybe the dorm. Just give him a call.
Hey, get a milkshake. Maybe it'll bring her to the yard.
No, the milkshake only brings the boys to the yard.
That's true.
Okay, look, I've got to go. I'll meet you for lunch at Ricky's, and
Yeah.
just try to get a hold of Cassidy and see if she's got information.
Oh, you have any change so I can use the payphone?
Oh, yeah, I still got I got like $1 left. Here you go.
Thanks.
California. Good to the homeless. Got any change?
Change.
It is canon now that Rosa does not know her own roommate's name.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So Lindsay says, good luck, and goes to catch a bus back to work, leaving you there.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Man.
Just go to that burn barrel where that one guy was at.
Oh yeah.
How am I going to get all the way over to Ricky's?
And there is, you can see now that the gentleman across the street has put up about a dozen of those posters.
I'm going to, for a second, just walk up to the wall next to the door and try and unroll my poster to get a closer look at it.
It's identical to the
stuck
ones that
together.
he's putting up, but it's in much poorer shape now.
It's all
damn it.
stuck together. This white
I
stuff.
want to see what studio is making it. It's being
Yeah. Why not? So the studio is called Star Productions.
Do I know if they're around here or where they? Would I know where they are?
You don't know offhand. You'd probably have to consult a phone book or ask somebody.
Damn. I'm gonna walk up to a payphone and dial 0 for an operator.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, I would like to know if you could help me. I need an address for a Star Productions.
Star Productions. Okay, how do you spell that?
L?
STAR space P.
Oh, okay, son. I get it. I get
R.
it. Star. I just want to make sure it wasn't like 2 R's or something weird like that. All right, Star Productions. Oh yeah.
D.
Let's see.
U.
They're listed here as Star Theater.
And what's the address for that?
Oh, that's 6660 Hollywood Boulevard.
6660 Hollywood Boulevard. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, let me pop that in here. 6660 Hollywood Boulevard. And we'll go ahead and add that to the map. And we'll go ahead and say Star Theater. And we'll remove that. And I'll change the image. Wait, I can't change the image yet. Boom, boom. And we'll do more icons. And we'll say theater. And boom. And okay. And we'll make this a beautiful, how about a yellow? Yellow's good. There you go.
All right, now I have to refresh
Lolo.
it. Oh, it's back the way I came.
Yeah, actually, ironically, that address is only about 5 blocks away from the police station that you escaped.
God damn it. I'm going to walk back to the bus shelter and check the schedule.
Give me a luck roll.
I needed a 56. I rolled a 27. That's a hard success.
All right, nice. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 4 minutes.
Just catch the exact same bus going the opposite
Yeah,
direction.
exactly right. Yeah, just
Hey,
turns
Phil,
right
how's it
around.
going? How's
So
the
ride the
wife?
bus back and forth. Blah 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 blah.
All right. So we'll let you go there, and we'll end up here with Ben, I think.
Oh, do you think so?
Yep, I think so. So
Oh, I know so.
the woman behind the wheel appears to be having just a fantastic time as she blows through lights that are not functioning, street lights that are not functioning, stoplights that are
She
not functioning.
blows lights.
Blows lights. And
Oh, she went from suck to blow.
she appears to be really appreciating the fact that there's no other cars on the highways.
What about the street light people?
Street light? They're the brightest people. And when she speaks to you, it's as if you don't hear the roar of the engine. You don't hear the wind whistling past your ears as she's exceeding 80 miles an hour.
Jeez.
And she turns to you and says, "You really never knew your father, did you?"
No, I didn't. How did you know that?
It's a trap.
Well, I knew your father.
No, I didn't. How'd you know that?
Oh, yeah. Well, tell me 3 things about him.
Yeah.
Well,
Tell me
can't-
3 things only he would know.
Only he would know. Yes, it's very sad, his story.
What do you mean?
Well, you saw the film.
We only saw that little piece and then it burned up.
Well, you saw what became
It was
of
Saw?
him. It saw X.
Do you want
I
to play a
want to
game?
play a game.
I'm good.
Well, you saw what became of him at the end. That was most unfortunate.
Mm.
He shouldn't have tried to be a hero.
Did you kill my dad?
Yes and no.
Is your name now Inigo Montoya? You have killed his father.
Killed my
prepared to
father
die?
and now prepared to die.
I've got 11 fingers on one hand.
Man, those drugs are hitting hard right now.
In essence, and in truth, he probably killed himself. You see, he was the one who provided the Ouija board for that seance.
He brought the Luigi board?
The Ouija board.
He brought the wedgie.
I thought you could only get those from witches or vegans.
True.
Did somebody say witches?
Or vegans.
Or did somebody say vegans?
Why? So this wasn't a movie that you were filming?
Well, yes and no again. You keep asking these two-sided questions. Yes, it was a movie. But yes,
and no, it wasn't a
happened.
movie.
Yes, it happened in real life. Those events that you witnessed on the film did indeed happen.
Well, I figured that out. But why would he be part of it?
Well, Hans Gruber was a complicated man. He was an amateur magician and a budding actor whose one wish when he came to Hollywood was to be closer to his young son. I think that is why he took the risk of providing the Ouija board, one that he unwittingly thought was a simple prop. But he bought it from an estate sale in Germany from the famed occult writer Friedrich von Junst. He said it was to give the production an air of authenticity, but he didn't realize what was inside the planchette.
What was inside of it?
Well, I was, in essence.
The power of friendship.
Yes, it was there all along.
And anime.
And Prawn Hub. No.
Yeah, prawn.
Oh, the planchette must not have been in Texas.
Prawn hub.
They don't allow planchettes in Texas.
Or prawn hubs.
Yeah, no prawns in Texas. What are you talking about?
You see,
Were you?
I was in there, but I was allowed to become more through the help of that nice young woman who lent me this body.
Why were you in there?
That's a long and complicated question. Maybe
Yes and no.
we can talk about this at my place. I can tell you a bit more about your father, Hans Gruber.
Join me, Ben. Join me.
I don't know where you're at, Rosa. How did I hear that?
Wait a minute. The reach, it's working again.
The Reach is back! This summer.
This summer, it's the reach.
Return of the Reach.
Hans.
This summer, the Reach comes back
Thanks
around.
for the follow, Ford Fitch 42. Ford Fitch 42. If that is your real name.
Yeah, where were you tomorrow? So, where is everybody? What is this place?
This is neither a place or a moment in time. We are outside of both.
How?
Well, I believe you are experiencing a certain transformation, are you not?
Are you my paralysis demon?
Go
It's
to
time for you to
sleep.
learn about puberty.
I feel different and funny. Not funny,
Hey
haha.
guys, what's going on?
You are not ignorant of the ways of magic.
True. I've always been drawn to magic.
Well, look around you. What can be accomplished with a few simple conjuration spells? Perhaps I could teach you more.
Like, what could you teach me?
There was something inside you once.
Did you know? I was alone in the shower.
A means of communication with other people? Close
The reach.
people? Is that what you
Yeah.
call it? The reach?
Yeah, because we could reach each other. Toll free.
That's very clever of you. Yes. Well, what if I told you that that power can be harnessed to contact other people, other consciousnesses. Is that right? Consciousnesses?
Yeah.
I know. Yes, other consciousnesses
Hmm.
from places beyond this planet.
Like the moon?
Yes, there are some on the moon, yes. But even further beyond our solar system.
The other side of the moon?
The dark side of the moon. Jinx.
I think I'd like to learn that.
Excellent. And imagine what interesting new magic tricks they could teach you.
Well, I know this one. Stab, stab, stab. Paperclip in the eye.
By the way, Ben, my name is Lilith Devereaux. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Blatantly.
Yeah. I think you're going to make a very fine addition to my team of magicians.
When can I learn?
Immediately. And she snaps her finger,
Oh, my nose.
and the world instantly comes to life. Traffic
The world comes.
all over Ben. Oh shit. And
I don't want to learn magic no more.
you can feel the wind. People are walking down the sidewalks. Cars are going on the roads. And she goes even faster in the yellow convertible, laughing that same laugh that you heard previously as she steers towards Beverly Hills.
Good folly.
Thank you for
Beverly
listening
Hills.
to tape 7 of K17 Seance 9. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider writing a review on the podcast platform of your choice. Also, subscribe to our live streams at twitch.tv/LovecraftTapes or youtube.com/LovecraftTapes. Want to drop us a note of devotion? Please visit lovecrafttapes.com anytime to send a letter from beyond via our contact form. And I'll double check here, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any letters this week. Nope.
What?
We are clear.
Not even the letter Z?
No letter Z. As always, the Lovecraft
brought to
Tapes
you.
is brought to you in part by our generous supporters on patreon.com/Lovecraft Tapes.
Yeah.
So we're going to say thanks to those folks right now, real quick. Thank you to Jordy Rose, Atulia, Brownie Davis, Barry Robeson, Chris Parker, Elizabeth Greaves, John Scarcella, James Mayo, The Frilled Shark, Kyle Sherman, Huge Pie, Little Rowan Plays, Amanda Power, Jefferson Bell, Eric Zane, Olda Polkert,
Yes.
Michelle, Ripley Iwan, Luke Corbin, Eric Phillips, Malumber 57, Dom Driver, Snow, Horse Draper, Andrew Petty, Prophet of Woe, Frank Delventhal, David Winterman, Boston Harbor Horror, Stephen Gregory, Liz Moonberry, Robert Jameson, Chainsaw Unicorn, Shelley DM, Captain Vashton, Peter VDB, James Brown, Ineptus Astartes, Matthew, Ruined Ashes, Shane Stoley, Phoenix Black, Jay Clark, Oddity, JR, LMF10, Sean McConnell, Brindle Stubbs, A.E. Jonesy, Marty Dixon, Kie, Botran, Rich Pogue, Rolling Boxcars, Jeffrey Young, Bifford, Reaper Jones, Fudgy Vamp, Poppy Mama, Holden Omans, Justin Levesque, Phil Campbell, Nicholas Hutto, John Konopasek, Chris Evans, Mick Cope, Kevin G., Robert Lamb, Robert Lutzner, Jehovah's Thickness, Tomas, Benjamin King, The Great Scott, Kabdar Tachai, Surratt and Wizard of Isinglass. Don't forget Cherry, Matt's sister, literally, Smegamus Grundlegunge, Jeff Howie, Huku Roll, Jack, Sarah Wiley, David Agate, and Nick Carr. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of the support.
Woohoo.
We like you. We like you very much. Finger guns.
Thank you.
Would
Matt,
you like?
stop playing with your fingers.
Would you? Oh, thank you, Ford Fitch, for the subscription. If that is
Thank
your real
you.
name, no, sorry.
Huh?
Would you like to
Ooh.
deepen our relationship? Chat with me, the cast members, and other fans in real time at discord.lovecrafttapes.com. Matt,
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
this is-
Oh, right. Yeah, no, sorry.
Sorry.
So yeah, if anybody wants to give me a nice hiding spot somewhere in Hollywood, just hit me up with an address. I'm pretty sure I can catch the next bus there. I've been having pretty good luck with the bus schedules today, actually.
They just appear.
Yeah. You can drop that address to me on either Mastodon or Blue Sky at The Real Weird Kid.
And if you want to talk to me about how to totally do the best lockpicking job ever and lockpick everything and everyone, you can leave me a note at my linktree/lupine vendetta, all one word. Yeah, lockpicking.
And I would like to thank all of our professors for reaching out to me in my nightmares and letting me know how to fix my computer so it doesn't crash in the middle of a recording. I've sensed your thoughts and I appreciate them. Reach out again.
Until next time, roll for fumble.
Oh,
Oof.
Oof.
football.
I should say roll for 100 because holy shit.
Yeah. Jeez.
All right, guys.
That was the best fumble ever.
That was the ultimate fumble for sure. Best,
Mhm.
It's the
best fumble
final
ever.
fumble.
Phoenix Black, Atulia. Appreciate you watching, guys. Watching along with us. And we will catch you next time. Tomorrow we have our Monday movie. The Thursday we got Double Vision. And then we'll be back on Sunday for the next tape. So appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I forgot my thing. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream.
Gross.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Oh, you're streaming?
But-
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
streaming on my channel.
All right.
Which is twitch.tv/lupine
There you go.
_vendetta.
Do it.
What you streaming?
Do it.
I'm going to stream a solo RPG called Be Like a Crow. I'm excited
Nice. Be like
because I
a
get
crow.
to be like a crow.
Be like a
Uh-huh.
crow.
Nice.
Like show crow?
Yep. It's about Cheryl Crow
Here,
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know if I can
Crow.
and her ball
post
dog.
the
Crow's
link.
excited.
Yes,
All right.
I know. I'm gonna be like you, Crow. I'm so excited.
All right, we're going to sign off for the live stream. Everybody have a great night. And
Bye.
we will